Hi and welcome. I've been seeing these 24-hour reading challenges all over YouTube and stupidly decided to make my own. Well, attempted to. Have fun watching me struggle and miserably fail. Disclaimer: this video was solely made for the purpose of entertainment and has no educational value whatsoever. Hello, welcome back. This is a new video. I sound like a robot. If you could see my tripod right now, you'd be scared for me. And if you see this little burn over here, it doesn't look that bad on camera, to be honest. Then ignore it. I always said I can't get burnt. I did get burnt. So, welcome back to today's video. I definitely just hopped off a plane, for which I had to get up at like 3 a.m. at night, and now it's like 7 in the evening. I don't even know where all of this energy is coming from, but I was laying in my little bed, like taking my book and wanting to start to read. And I was, wait, tomorrow's like a national holiday, the 1st of May. So I was like, may as well read for 24 hours. Because I've been loving watching those videos. I always thought I could never ever film one of those because I'm just, well, a slow reader doesn't even make sense because like it doesn't tell you how many books you should read in 24 hours, so it doesn't really matter. But you mean, like, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I don't know, I don't read for 24 hours, you know? But I thought I was gonna read a little bit tonight because I really want to finish this book today because it's currently the 30th of April, and I just want to finish this book to, I don't know, put it in my wrap up, my March wrap up. April, oh my god. Can you hear that? April's like literally my most dreaded month of the year because literally bad things happen to me in April. I don't even know why. This April was perfect. I'm so happy with this April. So maybe my like curse is broken. I am going to set a timer for 24 hours and then, maybe I'll explain how I want to do this. So I'm going to set a timer for 24 hours and then anytime I'm reading, I'm going to start the timer. Anytime I'm not reading, I'm going to stop the timer, obviously. If you would have asked me for my guess, I guess we're probably going to take like a week to film this, which is probably cheating. But this is my video. I make the rules, so it's not cheating. Let's just get straight into the video because this is boring. Me rambling on about a concept you all clearly understand. Let's talk about the TBR for today. Like I said, better than the movies. I actually picked this up in Dubai on a holiday because like, oh my god, I literally thought that books were gonna be way more expensive over there because everything's all expensive. But this wasn't. This was actually cheaper than in Germany, and it's the floppy version, which is a plus. I did start it. I can tell you my thoughts so far are meh, which is probably surprising and very controversial. Don't want anyone to come for me because opinions are different and maybe I just haven't gotten to the good part yet. I'm like a little bit over halfway. I love West, so like there are parts about this book that I love. I'm not vibing with the book yet. I'm in such a big fantasy mood. I've been wanting to read fantasy all week, but it was holiday. I was like reading like cutesy little summer books, so now I feel like freaking cold back in Germany, so I'm like, I can get out fantasy books. The books that I can imagine myself reading. This is obviously, I don't do TBRs. I'm gonna give you a little bit like a mood board situation for this video. Thinking for fantasy, we could do The Ballad of Ever After, Stephanie Garber, and I'm really looking forward to reading this. She started a tiny bit, which is like not even anything at all, and then I went on holiday, so I was like, I'm not taking this gigantic book on the plane with me. Then the second thing that's like kind of going along with the whole like fantasy mood type thing, the 4th book in the Shatter Me series. Why do I never know like the series name of any series basically? And then the last physical book that I could imagine myself picking up is Magnolia Parks. No, Daisy Hate, the first one. Loved Magnolia Parks. Like, it's like my top 2 favorite books are Ivy and Magnolia Parks so far, so yeah, I'm excited for this as well. And then the last books that I can see myself picking up on my Kindle because at night I just love reading on my Kindle. Right now I'm just in such a big Kindle mood anyways, I don't know why. I read The Housemaid while on vacation, so I'm really like wanting to read The Housemaid's Secret, and I really also want to finish the last book in the Calamity series by Devonny Perry. So those are like the two books that I can imagine myself picking up on my Kindle. It's like so cold. This is ridiculous. It's so cold. It's May and it's literally 12 degrees out there. Celsius. Cold as fuck. Freezing. Don't mind the mess in the background. What I came on here to talk about was basically how in the past month or so I've noticed that in every book that I've read, like definitely in April, but I think also in like March and stuff, every single book that I read, either the mom died or the dad died or both parents died or a sister died, like someone in the family died or was dead. And I'm like, first of all, don't feel as sad anymore when I read it because you kind of become numb, which is super sad. And second of all, I don't want to read about that in every single book. Like, can they not have like some tragedy that's like not to do with death? That was my little PSA. And now we're gonna start the 24 hours. Start. I filmed a little bit this morning and it definitely didn't make any sense because I was delirious. I fell asleep at, I want to say 8 p.m. last night, and I woke up at like 4 and I was like wide awake and it was still so dark, so I just laid in my bed and then I was like, wait, I could read. So I set up a little montage, tried speaking to the camera, words weren't making any sense, but yeah. This iced coffee isn't as iced as I would like it. A little reading update. I did in fact lose my bookmark, but whatever. Almost done. I'm definitely gonna finish that today. We're on 21 hours and 50 minutes, so I read for... Am I stupid? Why does it say 19? I don't get my timer. What my timer says it should finish at 19:19, which is 7 p.m. I don't even know if this is working, whatever. So we read a little bit over 2 hours. Wow, that's embarrassing. Such a slow reader. I started at page 200 and now I'm on 300. People read these books in like 3 hours. I definitely can't. So we'll just see how many books we get through. Honestly, I have no hopes. I hate the miscommunication that's going on right now. I really can't stand the female main character. What's her name? Liz. Really can't stand Liz whatsoever. She's just whiny, and I mean, I feel for her again because of the whole like mom is dead trope. Starting the timer. It's 9 right now. Finished the book. Oh my god, I literally forgot how good it is to wake up early. 5 o'clock may be my new time because I don't know, I love it. On my second coffee of the day though, so okay, my camera just died. Literally have nothing bad to say about this book, but except for that I really didn't like the main character. I liked Wes, but I didn't like Liz. Not to be repetitive, like even through to the end, didn't like her. For my taste, it was really cringy writing, but I mean, it's a YA, what can I expect? So I'm not gonna like bash this book for being cringy because it's not written for my like audience. One book down, using my phone right now so I can't show you. I've got like 20 hours and 34 minutes left. Now I have to pick my next book, and I'm strongly debating picking up either book on my Kindle that I talked about or The Ballad of Never After, and I think I should leave my Kindle as like an evening option, so I'm probably gonna read The Ballad of Never After. Plus, reading fantasy in like one sitting or like at least a couple of hours at a time is so good because you like get immersed into the world. So I was gonna talk about the books that I hauled in Dubai because in fact some books really, I feel like I said this in this video already, so I'm not gonna repeat myself, but some books were cheaper there than they are here. So I made a little steal and snatched them up. First book I picked up was Archer's Voice. I have been looking high and low for this book. Haven't found one single copy. I have heard nothing but good things about this. And since I'm a little bit over my fear of like loved books, since I read Love and Other Words and did really love it, I thought I might give this one a try. Yeah, so Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. I did read, what was it? Window Shopping or something like that? Christmas romance book. Didn't love it. I really didn't love it. So I'm scared that Tessa Bailey is just not for me, but I thought like can't judge an author by one book, so I am gonna give this a try. But I have heard a ton of good things about this book. The last 3 books actually go together, and they are from the ACOTAR series. Originally I didn't even want to pick these up because I was like, I did try and read the first book and it just didn't go well. Like I read I think like 20 pages, 30 pages, and it's just not enjoying it. Then I saw these like literally on sale. I don't know why, because like they're like flawless copies. They don't have any dents, nothing in them. I really can't pass up this opportunity, especially since I've been hearing so many good things about this series. I am gonna start A Ballad of Never After. I can never pronounce this right. A Ballad of Never After. It is quite late. It's actually only 9 p.m. but I am hella tired. But let's see how far I get. But we are still on 20 hours and 30 minutes. 24-hour reading vlog is continuing. We have a little problem. The problem is that I was sick. That was the problem. I am, as you can see, not sick anymore, which is good, which means we can continue, but which also means we had a little break in between. Honestly, I would start this new, but I don't really think, I've never done a 24-hour readathon, and I'm already out. Well, this morning I was at 18 hours and 17 minutes. Now I'm at 18 hours and 5 minutes, which means we've already read for like 6 hours. Don't want to have to do that again, so if this goes well, let's just do another one and then hope I don't get sick in the middle and I can actually do it in like a couple of days instead of like a couple of weeks. I made sure to remember the timer, which was 18:17, and not read any more of this book. I'm gonna get not even undressed because I am in my PJ, but get this makeup off and then hop into bed and continue reading. wanted to give a little reading update. First of all, the timer is now on. Okay, I am listening to Harry Styles non-stop because I am going to another concert of his, which so happy. But yeah, I'm going to London, Wembley, which is like insane. I got seated tickets and I got them in the resale, so they were a little bit more expensive and they are restricted view. So it's not like the best tickets, but I'm hoping we can still see him a little bit, and I'm like so excited to just see him on stage again and listen to his music and stuff. I'm like the biggest fangirl. Like, please look at my little phone case. Like, it's so cute, is it not? And I do have, like, I am a fangirl. I do have like an interchangeable one with him again, but a picture that I took. Like, he's so cute. The timer is down to 13 hours and 4 minutes, which I am shocked how slowly I read. That is fine, because like we're here to enjoy the book, not speed read. But yeah, I'm currently still on the Ballad of Never After. I have like this much to go, so it's like, I think it's 100 pages or so. I'm on page 304 on chapter 37. I am loving this book. Like, let me tell you, I'm loving this book. I wasn't gonna annotate it because I was like, ugh, I just like reading books to read them and not to like stop and annotate, but I am marking the hell out of this right now. Like, I'm not actually writing in pen because I've never written in pen in my, like, I don't typically do that, but I do love it. I'm already excited to reread this book and annotate it fully, like with tabs and everything. But yeah, I love it. Like, I can't even say anything bad about this book. I definitely can't talk about the plot because I don't want to spoil the first one, but it is feeling like a 5-star right now, so I'm so happy and I'm like so excited to continue. This video is all over the place, which we loved. I've finished Once Upon a Broken Heart. I have it down here, but it's like literally jammed into my shelf, so I'm not getting that out. We're on 10 hours and 50 minutes. I don't even know what that means. Like, how many hours did I read that book? A lot. Over 10 hours probably. I already picked my next book, so I'm not even gonna act like I'm picking my next book. This is my next book, Love on the Brain. I thought a quick, easy, nice romance would be cute because there's probably also gonna be the book that I read on the plane to London. Yeah, that's the vibe we're going for. I'm literally on page 4. Oh, and I'm reading a non-fiction book, which I know, like, everyone take a minute. I am reading a non-fiction book. Like, I can't even believe it, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I'm on like page 100 or so, and I started yesterday. And that's why I've not been reading this. But I've also not been counting. I've not been counting it as the 24 hours because I don't even know why I'm telling you this. I could have just acted like I'm not reading anything else. Honestly, this is just, at this point in time, this video is just like, how many books can I read in 24 hours if I'm not speed reading? Because I'm definitely not speed reading. I've been like chill reading, you know, picking it up here and there, chilling, spending my time with the book. What am I even saying? Okay, I'm just gonna keep on reading. Am I in a bad mood or am I in a weird mood? I look like, I don't know, like a 90s, like, I don't know. I need to talk to you guys. It is currently the 18th of June. Just got back from London, did not do a bit of reading there. I have to confess, I feel so bad about this 24-hour reading challenge, whatever you want to call this, because this is not even what it was supposed to be anymore. I'm not even gonna lie and say it's only been like 2 days. It's probably been like, when did I start this? When we came back from Dubai. When was that? Like the 1st of May, now the 18th of June, so it's been 1.5 months. I have been sick and stuff, but that's still not an excuse. That was like 1 or 2 weeks max, so my excuse is none. I feel like I am in a reading slump. I did read one book in the meantime that I did not read for this video since I was sick and I didn't want to film when I was sick, and I am currently in the middle of, oh, I can actually show you, of a book that I'm not reading for this video either because it is a non-fiction book, and I could have put it in here, but I was like, I don't really want to count that. It's just a non-fiction book and I am loving this. I am really enjoying this. It's basically just the summary, can you even call that? It's a 3-page summary of the 50 most like influential leading to success books. It's good. Then I did start this one. I'm literally on page 10 of Love on the Brain. Then I did start Say You Swear, but I mean, I started that months ago, my Kindle, and I read like 180 pages, and then I just didn't continue, so I can't even tell you why. So that happened, and then now I just don't know what to do. I'm pretty sure I have something around the like 10-hour, 20-minute mark left, but I'm not 100% sure because the timer definitely did just stop. So counting that, I also don't really know what the time was anymore. This definitely isn't gonna be, I'm not even gonna title it like a 24-hour reading challenge. I'm definitely gonna title this as a fail. Look at my books and nothing's appealing. Like, I don't want to read any of them, and I did just buy 6 new books, so I should want to read, you know. It's not even that I don't have anything new and that's why I'm not wanting to read. I'm rambling and I'm definitely trying to make excuses. If I do any bit of reading, I am gonna update you, but like, chill, probably not gonna happen. So I literally just noticed why I suck at this challenge. It is because like I literally just want to lie in bed and read a couple of pages before bed, and my phone is not anywhere near my bed. It's all the way across the room. I don't want to get up and have to put that away because of the timer when I read, and I can't just start it obviously because then I would have to get up and stop it again. So I feel like that also puts like a lot of pressure on me to only read when I can actually like start and stop the timer. I don't know, just random thoughts. But yeah, that's what's happening with this video. I just explained the trajectory, and now you're just gonna watch what I literally just explained. So have fun. Once again, I lied. I'm a liar. What's that TikTok? I'm a liar. I lied. I don't know. But whatever, I did lie because this is also not my best look yet, but whatever, let's keep it real. I've been reading quite a bit, and it is currently Sunday, 11 p.m. So I kind of failed at like finishing up this video this weekend, but oh my god, why am I so, my brain is so dopamine, is it? The dopamine in my brain from my phone is like literally so bad. I look at my phone and then I'm not getting what to say, but whatever. I thought I might as well just start the timer back up and then just see how far we get, because I've been reading and haven't been tracking, you know. Hello. Let's open the hair. For once, it's washed and clean. I'm acting like I never wash my hair. I wash my hair once a week, so it feels like an accomplishment when I do it. I have not been filming this video again. Meanwhile, it's like the 30th of June, so you get what I'm saying. Still have 7 hours to read. I have not been timing it. I have been reading, but I've not been timing it, and I've been reading literally nothing. I think this month, let's check my Goodreads. I think this month and last month I've read like 2 books, which is terrible. I've read one book. June, we're currently in June, and the month before it was May. So May I read 1 book, The Summer I Turned Pretty, and then that was the book that I was reading in between this video. And then I finished The Ballad of Never After. And I finished that on the 9th of June. And ever since then I've been reading, Say You Swear, with like a little bit of the Ali Hazelwood book, the second one in between. Oh my god, I didn't even update all my thoughts. I'm not loving this book. Like, that's so bad. Like, I literally wanted to DNF it at one point. Not gonna spoil which point, but like the tragic point, you know, because I was so over it. I even wrote down what I didn't like. I didn't like that I can say that, that's not a spoiler, so no worries. I didn't like that she just assumed that he's her boyfriend. And second of all, I don't like that her only ambition is to be a mom, and to stay at home. We love and adore our moms, and we're so happy if they stay at home, because let's be honest, it's the nicest thing for a child to have someone constantly. But I feel like your only ambition being that, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. Do you know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm thinking like gold digger. Before you have a child, what are you doing? what are you doing? And I don't like that she doesn't have ambitions outside of being a mom. Being a mom, great ambition, but what else, honey? I have been reading this both on Kindle and in the physical copy because, fun fact, I did buy this when I was like 150 pages into the book because I started this like 4 or 5 months ago and I was loving it at that point, but I just got distracted with other books. So when I saw this in store, betcha I'm buying this. Okay. So since this video is an absolute shambles, I thought I'd just close this off. I definitely have read over 24 hours in the past month, so we're just closing this off. I think I had like 6 hours left and I finished the book that I was reading when I last started the timer, so probably like 2 hours left, and then I read a couple more books. So like this is just, I'm not gonna start the timer again for 2 hours. I am definitely, mark my words, I am gonna try again to read for 24 hours, but when I have more time, like this weekend, past weekend would have been the perfect time to do it, but stupidly haven't finished this video off, so couldn't really do it. Why am I talking so much with my hands? This is really annoying. Yeah, thank you to my friends for holding me accountable and literally always asking me, what timer is that on your phone? Oh my god, are you still doing that challenge? And I'm like 2 months later sitting there like, yes, because I'm stupid and I can't finish it. So yeah, loved hearing all the questions because everyone told me how irresponsible, unaccountable I was doing this challenge. It was an epic fail. I don't think you have ever watched a 24-hour reading challenge. It was a bigger failure than this one. So there you go. That was my service to you, gladly. No need to thank me. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. No problem. I like to deliver. Definitely gonna try it once more because like now my ego kind of hurts. Am I that bad, you know? But to finish off this video, I thought to give you at least a tiny bit of actual quality content, at least what I like to call quality content, I thought I'd give you a little annotation supplies haul and a reading wrap up of the past month, what I read since I started this video and up until today, because also haven't filmed any reading wrap ups because I really haven't read much the past few months. The past like week I've been chef's kiss. Literally read like 5 books. No, 2, 3, 4. No, actually 5 books in the past, what was it? Like week? So that's good. The rest I read like 2, like the past 2 months. Let's get going. Let's start with the supplies because I don't know. Don't ask me. Just gonna show you my new supplies. Actually, wait, maybe you're interested in my old supplies as well. So I always used to have like the sales pack of like these erasable highlighters, which I also always use to annotate my book. Love that. Did I say annotating supplies? I don't even know. Book supplies, stationery. I meant annotating. Wow, love these. These work like a charm. Don't try to erase with it. It really doesn't work over the ink. It just smears it. Well, at least the times that I have tried. So just like these for the colors, but they are a bit inky. Like they don't bleed through. Not at all, but they are a bit thick. So I saw this in a different book video. Honestly, I don't even know which video it was anymore. I was like on a booktube binge and I saw these markers, highlighters, whatever, being shown annotating some book. And then I was like, actually, I need these as well. I don't know if these are like the exact ones that she used. Excuse me. But I just went on Amazon and looked up good book annotating highlighters. And then it showed me this pack of like rectangular highlighters and they are so pastel. I love them and they really don't bleed through. I actually used them already and I know that they don't bleed through. So I'll leave that link down below. I'll leave all my annotating supplies linked down below so that if you want to check it out, you can. So these, honestly, love the colors. You can have a little look. Yeah, they're great. So I'm happy with these. Definitely don't need as many highlighters. I was fine with these 5, like always found color, but since I'm probably very soon gonna pick up Daisy Hate 1, is it what it's called? I don't know, the first Daisy Hates book. I was like, I need more colors because I want to annotate the absolute living crap out of this book. So that's what I'm gonna do. I also really want to do a reread of Ivy because that's my favorite book of all time, along with Magnolia Parks. And I haven't annotated that book yet because I read it on my Kindle, so these are going to come in handy for that as well. Then, also nothing new, but I thought maybe I'd show you. I have this pack of like, oh my god, these are so many, like 8, I think. Little like post-it. Such a satisfying satisfying sound. Post-it notes. No, it's not post-it, sticky tabs. Honestly, I don't really use sticky tabs. I just highlight because I just want to remember when I'm flipping through, and honestly it is a little bit easier to just tab it and then know where you had it. Definitely gonna do that with like the books that I actually annotate, but haven't been using them the past months. But they're cute because they have cute colors. And then the last thing that I've been seeing, I mean, I've been seeing it all over Bookstagram, Book Talk, BookTube, wherever you can find books. But specifically Rachel Catherine inspired me to buy these. I don't think she uses them, to be honest, but I saw her Instagram post. I can also put it up here where she annotated, I think it was Daisy Haste or something. And she wrote like these little quotes in there. Not even quotes. I think it's just like her opinions and like little like ideas, her thoughts while reading it basically. And I was like, how fun would it be just to do that as well? And obviously it's not like I don't have like a huge like literally drawer, like a full drawer with like tons and tons of pens and like 100 cubbies with pens basically. No, I needed new ones just like specifically for annotating because my brain works like that. Don't ask me why. And these are like the Papermate ones, gelling. Inkjoy Gel 07, love them. They also have like such a nice grip to them. They're really fun, and then I love the colors. And I always see people like drawing like little hearts and stuff and like underlining twice. I don't even know, like I think it's a talent to like be able to talk about useless stuff that I really didn't need and justify it in like 10 minutes. Jesus, I should go into sales, I swear. I am working the wrong job. I am kind of in sales. Am I? No, not really. Whatever. Swiftly moving on, since getting Taylor Swift ticket. Yes, I know. So happy. Everything I say has to have something with Taylor Swift in it, so swiftly moving on. That was really cringe, but whatever. Let's do a little wrap up. So I started out this reading challenge with Better Than the Movies. I had to finish that up from holiday. I've been on 2 holidays since. Actually, well, I've been on 2 since, and that was the 3rd one. So that sounded so braggy. I wasn't trying to brag. I was just like trying to show you how long I've been filming this video. So Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I think I already told you my thoughts in this video about this book. I didn't like it. Well, not that I didn't like it. It was really cute at times. So I gave it a 3-star because like you can't give this book a low rating. Just didn't like Liz. I didn't like the YA-ness of it. But I mean, I knew going into it was YA. So if I don't like YA, why do I read it? I just wanted to try it. And honestly, it gets plus points for the floppiness. I loved floppy books, and I really like the spine, to be honest, and like the cover and stuff, so that definitely didn't persuade me. But I'm so sorry, the like light is going in and out because it's cloudy as heck, but whatever. Yeah, I gave that 3 stars. Nothing particular that like literally struck my mind, and I can't even really remember what I read. Actually I can if I think about it, but I haven't thought about this book since I literally finished it. Then I got sick and I picked up something different because I was reading, I think, Say You Swear. I was reading a different book that you're gonna see in a minute. Didn't want to read that while being ill. First of all, thought I wasn't gonna enjoy the book, and it was a book I really wanted to enjoy, which I did. Spoiler. And I also didn't want to film a video while sick, and I thought I'd just read this in between and not log it in this video, but whatever. It was The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. I have to say I like this a lot more than I thought I would like it. I thought, because again, this is YA and I'm not a YA girly. I don't know, I just don't like the cringiness of it, the young childishness of it. I understand it's not written for my audience, so I'm not going to complain about the writing style. But this book, honestly, I didn't think it was cringe. Well, not at all. Every book, even adult romances, are a little bit cringe sometimes. But I loved it. I enjoyed it a lot, and I gave it 4 stars because honestly I don't really see anything wrong with this book, and I'm really excited to read the second book and watch the 2 seasons that are currently out of The Summer I Turned Pretty. But I definitely want to read the second one before I start the first season, because I've heard that you should read at least the first 2 books to watch the first season, and yeah, then I can continue with the second one. But yeah, let me know if that's actually true, or if I can start watching season 1. And yeah, I can't even tell you if I'm team Conrad or Jeremiah. Like, I love the broodiness of of Conrad, oh my god. But honestly, Jeremiah is a vibe. He's cute. He is cute. I don't even know how it ended anymore, to be honest. I don't know who got with who. Did I even read this book? I did have a fever, so I know the big thing that ended this book, that this book ended with, but I can't remember if she ended with a guy. I don't think so. Honestly, can you just leave spoilers down below? Like, for actually, not spoilers to me, just first book. Just tell me if like it was Jeremiah or Conrad, because I can't remember. I feel like she hasn't decided yet. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go back and read like the last 50 pages. Okay, so then I read a book. Oh my god, this poor book. Then I read a book that I thoroughly enjoyed, and it is a new 5-star read of mine, and it's The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Gerber. And this is the second book in, what is it even called? It's supposed to be a trilogy, but I don't know what it's. The Once Upon a Broken Heart? No. What is the trilogy called? Is it like a saga? But I don't know what. Does it have a name? Why do I literally know nothing about literally anything? No idea. Definitely, this is the second book to Once Upon a Broken Heart. Let's just put it like that. This is getting so dark. I really hope you can see everything. This weather is not weathering. 5-star read. Loved Jax. Loved the story. Loved, I can't even say a lot about it without spoiling the first book. So just loved the journey. Loved the journey. Loved every single aspect of it. Also, again, floppy. I love how, like, I literally only buy floppy books because it annoys me. Saying that, I do have one non-floppy book in this wrap up, so yeah, that was fun to read. I also loved the formatting of this, and I loved that it was big. I know everyone gets annoyed that they have different sizes, but I way prefer this one, and I wish I had the first one in this as well, but whatever. Loved it. Then I read Say You Swear by Megan Brandy. This was going so well. I started this on my Kindle like 4 months ago, 5, an insane amount of time ago. Loved it then. I really remembered that I loved like the first 150 pages. So I was like, I saw this in a bookshop in London, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick it up. I loved it, like the first, what was it, third of it. I'm gonna want it on my bookshelf. Everyone raves about it, and I loved the first part. I'm not gonna hate this book. I don't hate this book, but in saying it, it was only a 3-star read for me. Like, I really didn't like gel with the characters. I didn't like, what was her name? Go on, tell me what her name was. His name was what? Cam was the friend. Peyton was the pregnant one. Chase is the one that I wasn't rooting for. The other one was a little bit crazy, to be honest. Why can I not remember names? Why do I feel like this is wrong? No, it's Noah. Right, thank you. Noah and Ariana. I didn't like Ariana. I didn't like that she had zero ambition, in my opinion. I just feel like she literally wanted nothing else than being at home, cooking, cleaning, and so on. Again, maybe that's problematic of me to see it that way. Okay, I turned the light on behind me. It's fucking ugly, foogly, but at least you can kind of see what's going on. So, didn't like the main character. I didn't like how obsessed Noah was. I hated the plot twist. Basically didn't like anything after like page 200. Well, that's a bit like, that's pushing it. This book wasn't bad. I see why people like it. It just wasn't for me, so 3 stars. Thank you. Next. Then I read The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. Hated the beginning. It was way too slow for me. I hate the formatting of this book. Like, what? Look at this, please. It's like the tiniest text, and so much text, and it isn't floppy. So like, again, that is my own fault for living in a country that basically only does non-floppy paperback. But yeah, it was way too much description. I was like, this is not gonna get interesting. This book, like the plot twists that were thrown at me from like halfway, maybe like 2/3, the last 150 pages basically were insane. Loved it so much. I was genuinely scared. I called my mom down to sit here while I finished reading it because I was genuinely scared at the plot twists that were happening. I heard Haley said that people thought that the plot twist was a cop-out. I don't understand why people would think this. I loved the plot twist. I thought it was like, it was so clever. I did think of it very early on, but not the exact like premise, not the exact execution that the plot twist was executed by Riley Sager, but like just the general idea of it. I thought of it once because something was mentioned, but then he was so smart, he completely like led me into a wrong direction by bringing a little other plot twist, and then I did not think of that thing that I thought about the first time once again. So like, I was shocked when all of this came about. I don't know, do thrillers have to be very realistic? I don't So I'm very happy if they're not, because if this were ever to happen in real life, which is not very realistic, I would die. Well, I quite literally probably would die, because I'm like the stupid blonde that dies person in horror movies, but you know what I mean. I would be shitting my pants. Oh, I gave this book a 4.75 because like I was like, I can't give it 5 because I don't know, because I didn't, oh yeah, because I didn't like the beginning basically, but otherwise it would have been a 5-star book, 5-star thriller. Okay, then the last 2 books was basically Restore Me, which is the 4th book in the Shatter Me series. I said the floppy version. I was as crazy to buy the floppy version, even though I had the non-floppy version, and then just gave the non-floppy version to my mom because she's also reading the series because I made her read it. Yes, that's crazy, but whatever. Loved the reading experience, have to say. I gave this 4 stars. I loved it, but I didn't love it as much as the 3rd book. I just love the characters and it just feels like home, and overall the series is a 5-star series for me, but probably not the every individual book, you know. The end of this book, crazy. Can't talk much about the plot because would spoil the other 3 books, but yeah, I gave this 4 stars and I read it in literally like a day and a half, so that says something. If a slow reader can read like 450 pages in 1.5 days, plus I had other things to do. And then I finished the Shadow Me novella, so the first novella in this little booklet. Gave it 2 stars. It's Kenji's novella, at least one of them. Love Kenji. He's actually my favorite character, so I was like a little bit surprised that I didn't love it, but I felt like it was just repeating what just happened in the other book. Maybe it was because I literally went straight from the other book into this, but I mean, like, you should be able to do it and not like have repetition. But yeah, I'm not complaining. It's just a novella, and that's why I gave it. Can you even see me? Am I in focus? I don't know, because I don't have my glasses on and I literally can't see that far, but whatever. Yeah, didn't love it. Loved Kenji, obviously. Oh my god, he was literally so relatable. Let me read this out. I hate reading out quotes, but let me read this out. This is so cute, because I was literally, he's like me. He was like, yeah, this is not spoiler, by the way. Castle said it to me once when I was a kid. He told me I was unusually compassionate. I never thought about it like that, with words with an explanation, until he said it to me. I always hated it about myself, that I couldn't be tougher. Hated that I cried so hard when I saw a dead bird for the first time, or that I used to bring home all the stray animals I found until Castle finally told me I had to stop, that we didn't have the resources to keep them all. I was 12. He made me let them go, and I cried for a week. I hated that I cried. Hated that I couldn't help it. Everyone thinks I'm supposed to give a shit. That I shouldn't, but I do. Well, yeah, isn't that legit me? Like, if you know me, I cry everything. And stray animals, oh my god, that literally like hit me right in the heart. Because I cry at every TikTok I see of little stray doggies and animals. Basically every animal except cats. Because like, honestly, I have a heart for watching them on TikTok. I don't watch them. No, that's wrong. If I see a stray little kitty and someone takes care of it, I guess I'll be like, oh cute, but I'm not looking for kittens. So basically every animal in the world except for kittens or cat, I have the biggest heart for. Thank you for watching this video. That's all books that I read in the past couple months, which is a little bit embarrassing, but let's hope that my reading slump is over and we literally have like sailed right through it, because I've read like 5 books in the last week, so that's good. Oh my god, I forgot a book. I'm so stupid. I read The Brawl by Devony Perry. No idea what I gave it, actually. I gave it 3.5 stars. The Brawl by Devony Perry. Nothing bad, nothing riveting. Love Devony Perry. Love her small town romances, but didn't love the guy, to be honest, in the beginning, like the things that he was saying. That concludes today's video. Thank you for watching this epic fail. I hope you at least enjoyed it and it was there for your entertainment to see me fail. And I hope my next video is not going to be as much of a fail as this one. Hope you enjoyed, hope you had fun. I'm gonna see you later. Bye!